camera is typing?
Don't worry about it. The camera is the
Its own person?
yeah, it's its own person because I needed to open it. I needed to open this thing twice so that I could record it without showing all of my dungeon master stuff.
I was about to say, why is there a person named Camera here?
Because that is what is recording this.
By the way, did you fix the last recording?
No, it's completely lost.
Oh, bitch. No.
Completely corrupted and lost.
That means we won't get to see the funny part where you sent everybody Trevor's name.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's here now because everybody's talking about it. Welcome back to Dungeons and WheatTons. Last time, I accidentally told a new character's name in multiple ways because I'm an idiot.
Yay.
A cleric, a half-orc cleric, has joined the fray. Talking about slaying a monster that was talked about in this town. And he's apparently in it for the money. Meanwhile, Verseshka turned into a bee, and he is not here to say what to do with her, so she's going to stay a bee. And everybody started fighting zombies, blah blah blah. Checking the town out. Looting. And then, at the end, everybody was like, yo, there's more zombies outside, and Mateo and 13 were like, hell yeah, and took off outside running. While everybody else was like, hey, wait, no, stop. And that is where we are.
Alright.
So,
And I remember...
whose turn was it?
I remember making the turn order. Well, not really making the turn order, but getting everybody's rolls. Mateo was first with a... because of his...
Because I attacked first.
Initiative,
Yeah.
Wait.
And he got a surprise attack on said zombie man, and now he can go again. Because
Oh.
because that was
what's the turn
before
order?
the fight even started.
Alrighty. I opened my thing here.
Yeah, that would help if you opened your thing there.
I opened it up and I'm doing my thing.
Doing your thing. Let me guess, the
My thing.
punches?
I clicked it.
You punching?
There we go. Yeah. I punch is what I do.
You also have some
Yeah,
aerial
punch.
stuff too.
Well, I'm punching right now.
Alright, well you hit him. Just the Zambo.
It's 5.
For 5. Alright, you did good job, man. You did a good job.
Oh, did good.
And I allowed 13 to go next because he was right there with Mateo while everybody else was like, no, wait. So 13 is gonna do his thing.
She was late to the first game. You made a note of that on my bio.
I did.
Asshole.
And he is gonna longsword it. He's gonna slash it with a longsword. Which is technically not a longsword based on purely historical information, but whatever. For 8 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Alright, and do you the next one is this little ghast right here.
Not the gas.
Yes, the ghast. It's like, oh my gosh, that happened all of a sudden. And it's gonna turn over there and be like, ooh, I'm aghast. And let's see, it was right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it? Okay. Could go one more. 6. And I remember you overcame the stench last session, so the stench does not bother you. So you don't have to roll that. But it's gonna be like rawr. And it's gonna bite you because you were the only one that it could come up to, Miss Dahlia. And because you are flanked with the ghast and the zombie, it will be with advantage, but it still fails, and it misses you.
Yay! He missed.
Nice.
Alright, we're, so, what is the turn order again?
I will put everybody's numbers into Discord.
Got it.
This time I remembered to press enter. Alright, and next would be Varsum.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, he's gonna mock that ghast, cause what else is he gonna use right now? Doesn't want to use his like super good stuff.
He just loves to use that vicious mockery.
Well, his other stuff is like good for not zombies.
Good for non-zombies.
Yeah, doesn't really have anything good for zombies right now. So yeah, he's gonna do that wisdom saving throw for the ghast.
Good shit.
And the ghast fails. So he will take 1d4 damage. So the ghast takes 2 damage and has disadvantage on its next turn. And next is Aladir.
Alright. And you said I can move 7 with my movement speed of 35?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
And you can if you forego your like attack action or anything, you can move double that.
Okay.
So you can technically go 70 feet. Just gotta use the dash action.
I'm just going to move here, right next to Proseska.
Biseshka.
Yes. There's not really anything I can do. So I'll just end my turn.
Alrighty. Next is Next is actually Verseshka.
Who's not here?
Yeah, but Biseshka is going to fly up. What was that flying speed? I know little girl Verseshka's movement speed, but I don't know Biseshka's movement speed. Fly speed of 50. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't mean to double click that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was able to move just far enough to be able to attack this ghast. Because why would she see somebody being attacked from behind and not go sting it? 24 is definitely going to hit. for 3 piercing damage. If only she could get that poison damage with it. Everything being immune to poison is really hampering that bee damage.
Shut up.
Alright. And after Verseshka will end her turn. Now, it is this Ghast's turn. Which, it's gonna hear some things and be like, oh man. And then it will end its turn.
Alrighty.
So, now, it is Miss Dahlia's turn.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. I think this is the perfect opportunity to do this.
Another thunderclap.
Yes.
Alright. A 19 will create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Creature within range other than you must succeed on a constant. I don't know why it rolls for that, because it doesn't need a roll. It's just everybody makes a Constitution save.
Do I have to roll?
A Constitution save? Yes, it's everybody within 5 feet.
Yeah, so if you're one square within me, you gotta roll.
Okay.
So pretty much everybody besides me and Gusper.
Mateo doesn't.
Trying to say,
And
there's
Varson doesn't.
only 5 people near me.
Biseshka fails.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Biseshka.
What's your spell save DC again?
Mine?
Yeah, yours. Because this is what they're saving against.
How can you tell that if it doesn't display it?
It's up at the top of your spells.
Oh, spell save 13.
13? Okay, so 13 fails and Biseshka fails. Lael succeeds.
Sweet.
Who else is there? Alright, now it's just Zombie and Ghast.
Just the enemies now.
Okay. The Ghast fails. And the Zambo succeeds because zombies have high constitution.
Well, damn.
Alright,
At
just
least
roll
I got
that
the
damage.
Ghast. Alright.
3 damage. Alright. You see as Verseshka turns back into her form because her giant bee form is dead.
Ooh, I killed her bee. She's not gonna be happy with me.
And she's going to be like, why would you do that?
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to knock you out of your date.
It's okay. She will be changing back momentarily.
To a bee.
To a bee. Alright, and next is Lael.
Yes.
It is now your turn.
Okay. So the zombie right here, huh?
Yeah, the zombie right there.
Okay. Now then. I will attack it with my warhammer.
Alrighty.
So give me a minute.
That's natural 1.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Damn.
Nope, I am not.
Can I get a I get a reroll?
No.
Okay.
What?
That's the first time anyone's actually asked.
Wow.
Dang
Yeah,
airplanes.
that's not that bad. All right, you just miss. That's it.
Alright. God damn it.
If I would have rolled lower on that 1d100 that I just rolled, you may have hit somebody else or dropped your hammer.
Oh no. Okay, good that I missed.
Yeah, I was like, anything above 50, you were just gonna miss. Anything below 50, depending on what it is, would be even worse. Now, do you?
Yes, I purposely spelled Tanner's name wrong in the disc.
All right. Next is a Zimbo.
Kill yourself.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that Zambo went. Do.
Oh.
Now this Zambo is gonna move. 1, 2, 3, and they're using dash actions. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because how else are they gonna get over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And now it's Gossamer's turn, and he is the last in the turn order.
Alrighty.
Gossamer is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, wait. I'm trying to dash action with Gossamer, but I don't remember how fast he is. Okay, he got here. And now it is back up to Joey. This is now Mateo's turn again.
I'm gonna grapple this zombie.
All right.
Do a strength check. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
It's a
Did it?
that was a strength save, but I think it.
That was a save.
Yeah, I think that a grapple attack is just a 1d20.
Strength.
Hold on.
No, it's.
I think it's
I
an
looked at it. Already lost it.
athletics check, actually.
It said strength or dexterity, which is athletics or roleplay.
Well, those are actual skills that you get extra
Well, then
bonuses
I'll
for.
use my athletics.
Well, your athletics has a +6. So. All right. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm bothering with this because you would have got it anyway because it's only got an 8 for AC.
And all those are pretty big.
Got your grounds covered pretty well there, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you grapple it.
I grapple it. Okay, I'm gonna choke slam it.
All right.
I just use mine.
Yeah, just click your finishing move.
finishing move.
Yeah.
All right.
You do 10 bludgeoning. Nice.
And is that enough?
Let's see if it's enough. Because it's got to succeed on a 15, or it's gonna get back up.
Ah, damn it.
Doesn't matter how
He's
much
got a couple
damage it
lethal
is.
finishing.
It's got to be what kind of damage.
Yeah. Alright.
It fails!
Awesome.
And you get your finishing move back because you killed it.
Nice.
So you did
Wait,
not
is it-
use it up.
Is
Wait,
it permanently
is
permanently
it
dead?
Yes, it's
Stay
permanently dead.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dead.
Sweet. Nice one, Mateo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. And are you done? Because you can
I
still
am
move.
No, wait there. I'm done.
Alright. And
Reveling in my success.
13 is gonna be like, yeah. And he's gonna run over here. And as he is flanking with Verseshka, he has advantage on his longsword swing, which is a natural 20 with advantage.
Oh my god.
So he's going to do 20 damage to this thing.
Damn.
And for some reason, this ghast looks like it's not having a good time.
For some reason, huh?
Yeah, some reason.
It's like, gee, 3 thunder damage, getting swiped at by swords, stabbed at by bees.
Alright, and next is actually this ghast's turn. And he's gonna be like, oh crap! Attack the thing that hurt me the most! And he's gonna turn to 13, and he's gonna swipe at him with his claws. And he misses, of course. Because 13 is like really hard to hit. But to add a little bit of flavor, he chinks off of his armor. Just to make it nice and cool. He bats it away with his shield. Alright. After that was Varsum's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna run to the other side of this thing, all cool anime-like, sliding in the grass. And he's like, hey, I'm finally like right next to an enemy. So he's gonna stab it with his rapier. And a 16 will hit, doing 5 damage. Oh man, this ghast looks like it wants to fade away, and it's doing its best to just stay in this realm.
Or it could just, go away and never come back, and we'll leave it alone and let it live.
This thing is not smart enough to think of that.
What a shame.
And not to mention it can go through non-living matter. Or at least I am allowing it to. But it is unable to go through living material, and it is surrounded.
The gas is?
The ghast is surrounded by people, so it can't, like, phase through you guys. And the grass is living, so that's why it's not going through the ground. Yeah, I actually have this stuff thought out.
Hey, wait, I have a question.
What may your question be?
Okay, say if I were to run up to Mateo, could he, like, throw Aladir up in the air so it hit this zombie over here?
I don't know if he would be able to throw you that far, because that's,
No.
like, 30 feet. That's like...
No, just throw me up in the air. He shoots from the air. Not throw me over there.
I would allow it, but it would go down to the rolls if you succeed.
Okay.
And you'll probably have to say something before you just run up and try to vault off of him.
Give Mateo some warning here.
I was planning on it. I was just seeing if that would be a.
Well, it's your turn, so you can do that if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, make it as cool as you want. It all boils down to your luck, though, if it works.
Let's see. I guess,
Thumbnail, really?
that was not something I needed to see.
There.
Damn it. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to do this. I could. Hey, Mateo,
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to you. Can you fling me up in the air so I can shoot that?
I'll do my best, friend. Let's go.
Alright. And I should be able to move over to him fairly quickly, right?
1,
he's
2,
it with-
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can make it.
Alright, so what would I need to...
All right, you just run over. Mateo
Okay.
will do an athletics check to throw you.
Okay.
Alrighty.
22. I'm going
Wow,
to say
they're
that
throwing 'em.
succeeds.
Woohoo!
Now, Aladir will do an acrobatics check to make sure he doesn't fall all over the place and can keep himself
In the air? Steady.
upright in the air. Yo,
Natural
natural
20?
20. You're doing like flips in the air,
He's
all
flaring
cool.
it up. Like he's so cool as he goes.
And in the middle of your flip, you shoot your bow, missing with a
missed!
natural one.
All that.
Oh my
Just a
god!
miss.
Ah!
Dude, no.
Oh man!
You just like are so amazed that
Okay.
you miss that you fucking fall flat on your ass.
Oh,
No, he's
shit,
gonna-
what the f-
He's gonna land it. Don't worry.
what the fuck was that?
3, 4, 5,
That was bullshit.
You
6,
poor bastard.
7.
It's okay. It looked cool.
It would have been even better if I would have
Oh,
shot the zombie
God.
in the head.
Oh, that's terrible.
What?
It's down to the dice. But you shoot Miss Dahlia.
What?
you
Alright.
you were
It's not that cool anymore.
you were trying.
You missed and hit me.
Whoops! My bad.
Ow!
Wait,
Okay.
where did the arrow hit?
Let me explain this. You were flipping and trying to be a little too cool. You weren't able to actually see where you were shooting, and you shot blind and wound up shooting Miss Dahlia in the arm.
Ow!
Whoops!
Roll damage.
Oh boy.
Wait, her or...
You with the short bow.
Okay, hold
At least you could get that arrow back. You take
Yeah,
8
I'll give
damage.
it back, all right. Shove it so far up your ass it comes out your mouth.
All right, and I'm gonna say that you. I'm gonna say that you were flying over everybody, and you land right here behind Varsum.
Hey,
And-
damn it, you fucker.
And you didn't notice that you shot her, and you landed thinking you were so cool.
Yes! Wait, did I hit the zombie?
No!
No, you didn't. You hit Whitney.
Oh, damn
I'm
it!
afraid you missed, my friend.
My bad, missed.
You're bad, huh?
I thought I hit the zombie, not you.
I'll remember this, Aladir.
13
I'll
looks
remember this.
13 looks amused and says, "I think he says you look like a zombie too."
I was not intending that. No, I did not intend that.
All right. Next turn is Verseshka.
Wait, how much damage did? Wait, she took the 8.
Yeah.
Right. Oh god.
Yeah, I took 8 damage from your arrow.
How much damage do you have left, Widow?
I'm at 10 points.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, this is great. That's awesome. I like it whenever people add more flavor to their moves.
Yeah, except when they miss.
It's okay. It'll work someday. All right.
Hey, it was improvised.
Vraseshka is going to turn herself back into a giant bee. Laughing all the way. And is gonna sting at this gas one more time.
What do you mean you know where that's from?
I've seen that before. Okay, well the 20 that'll hit the ghast, doing 7 damage, and it dies.
It dies.
This ghast is dead.
finally.
Dude, you guys are making mincemeat of these things so far. And next, it's this other ghast. 1, 2,
Oh, there's another
3,
gas.
Oh, that
4,
gas way the fuck
5,
up there.
6,
Coming through the wall.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because it's dashing. It's dashing towards you. It felt
Oh, dear.
a disturbance in the force as its brethren was slain.
I feel the disturbance in the force.
Alright, next is Mystalia.
Still recovering from.
Okay.
Are you alright over there, Mystalia?
I think I'll live. I'm bleeding a bit, but I'm alright. I think I can still use this arm. I think.
I don't know. You're bleeding pretty bad.
Well, bleeding or not, I have to keep going. Alright, so... What? Am I
Can
gonna be able to
Foster-
notice that zombie over there? From here?
You guys can see that far.
Okay,
It's
starting to say
it's a
I
little
should be able to notice
misty
that.
out, but you can. It's bright. It's daytime.
Time
Okay.
for some heatlet.
Well,
We just
since,
gotta get the arrow out first.
since the gas is dead, is it, like, technically vanished into thin air?
Yeah, it's
and all
technically
that?
vanished.
So I can just, like, cut through here.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna stop about here. And
If
I'm
Mystalia
going...
passes me, I get a chip.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking, like, as I pass you, I give you a look like, I'll deal with you later. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at that zombie over here.
Alright, you hit it. Three lightning damage. On a hit, target takes 1d12 damage. On your turn, you can use your action to deal another 1d12 lightning damage to the target. So this is a basically a damage over time spell. So as long as you're
Cool.
using it, you can just keep zapping it every turn.
Cool. And it'll increase the lightning damage?
It'll just do another 1d12 every time you use it to zap him.
Okay. Does that, like, count towards my, my spell points, though?
The first use does.
Okay, so I just take 1 point off for the one use?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me actually...
There we go.
I'm gonna look at it in your spells, but pretty sure. Yeah, it's a concentration spell. So you could just... It stays out as long as you're concentrating on it.
Cool.
But
Then
if
I shall concentrate on it.
if it decides to move 30 feet away from you, then the effect will end.
I don't think it's gonna move 30 feet away without risk of just running away, period.
Yeah,
'cause
and
all of us are gonna be after it.
these zombies are too dumb to run away. They're gonna come after you, even though it's taking
Yeah.
the damage.
Well, alright then. I will stay concentrated on this spell.
Alright. 14. Now it is Lael's turn.
I will cast.
Well,
Oh, hold on. Let me just move really quick. So I see a Zimbambo over there.
Yes.
I'm going to go over there. Quick, so you don't mind.
I don't
Trying
mind
to
at
figure
all.
out where the... Alright, they're over there.
You have to go around the people, though.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
that's
go
cool.
through people's spaces.
I was only able to go through the gas because it's dead.
And ghasts are made of gas, so they just kind of like disappear into nothing whenever they're dead.
Vaporize.
Yeah, they vaporize.
5, 10, 15... Wait, is that 15?
Mm-hmm.
No,
3
that's 10 feet.
spaces?
No, that's 10 feet. I moved 10. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I moved 10 feet.
Huh. Weird how that calculates like that.
Did you move 3 spaces?
Yeah.
Then you move 15 feet.
Okay.
That's usually how I count it.
16. 7. I mean, not 16.
20.
4, 5, 6. Alright. How far away is that? 25. How far away is Inflict Wounds? How far away can I cast that?
I think it's a touch spell, but let me look in your stuff. Inflict wounds.
It's touch. Yeah, never mind. Alright, well, it seems like... Okay. I'm gonna use Healing Word
Alrighty.
on Whitney.
Just click it. 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So 1d4 plus 2.
1d4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2.
So you gain 4 HP back.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I saw you were bleeding over there, and I needed to help.
Well, you've helped stop the bleeding. Thank you very much.
That'll be 15 silver.
Well, okay.
Wait, did you leave the arrow in your arm, or did you already pull it out?
It's still in my arm.
It's just gonna reopen again once we pull it out.
And I will end my turn.
Alright. Lael, it's his turn. Letting all of
Just wait till we pull it out, though, Aladir.
all of the rest of the zombies get their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, because you are the closest one to it.
Of course.
Well,
Me.
you're a sorceress that's like constantly going toward the enemies.
Because I have to have distance.
Yes, but you could stay behind the melee fighters.
I could. But
A 10
I don't want to be known as a damsel.
A 10 does not hit you though.
Yay!
So the zombie swipes at you and you dance out of the way.
Yay!
And this Zambo is gonna be like, woo, woo.
This
And
one's
that's
just
as far as it can get.
sidestepping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because they're taking their dash actions, they're going a little bit faster. And now
Alright.
Gossamer is gonna just rush all happy and happy barbarian dog. Wait, holy crap, I messed oh man, I lost count so bad right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7. And he is going to, well, he can't attack, so he's going to go ahead and use part of his dash to get right next to the Zombo. And he's going to end his turn. Because he cannot attack him after a dash.
He's just gonna bark angrily at him. Bark, bark.
Yeah. And it is now Mateo's turn once again.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Oh, and I was reading some of your subclass feats earlier, and apparently you get a plus 10 to movement speed whenever you are moving more than 10 feet.
Well.
Because you are considered airborne.
I'm considered airborne?
Yeah. I'll read it real quick. Where is it?
Well, I'll move right here.
Okay, Lucha Libre. At level 3, a technical style of wrestler prides themselves in their speed and agility, and heavily prefer the air over the ground. So you're freaking Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
While unarmored, you have the ability to become airborne. You are unarmored. You are considered airborne when at least 5 feet in the air, or move a minimum of 10 feet in a straight line in your turn.
Well, I did not move in a straight line.
All right. Well, I'm just reminding you of this. Your movement increases by 10. Attacks of opportunity are made with disadvantage, and you have a minimum AC of 13 plus your dexterity modifier, which your AC is already higher than that based on other factors of your class.
Yeah.
Also, when falling, if you successfully land on an opponent with a size equal or larger than yours, you instead take no damage from the fall. When attempting to vault off an ally or inanimate object to become airborne, you may roll an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage.
I don't really think he could vault off any of us.
Yeah, he's a big boy, but he could vault off of, like, buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, that's it.
That's it.
That's my turn.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's the melody of Funky Town.
All right. Two. Wait. 13 is going to do what he has to. 3. And he's going to move right there. Because everybody's kind of like blocking a little bit. But he's still going to aim toward this zombie. Because he is 5 feet away. And he's going to stab at him. He's going to stab between everybody.
Stab it.
Stab it. He got a natural 1. Oh, wait. Oh! Because of Gossamer's thing, Gossamer's class effect, which I will read real quick so everybody knows that I'm not making this up.
Oh boy.
Where is it? No. Totem Spirit. At 3rd level, you adopt this path. You choose a totem spirit and gain its feature. You must make or acquire a physical totem object that incorporates a part of the totem animal, which he's got his collar that has the different animal heads carved into it. So that is his totem object. And he because of his totem spirit, the wolf, while he is raging, your friends have advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature within 5 feet of you that is hostile. So, while this hostile zombie is within 5 feet of Gossamer, 13 has advantage, and that 14 hits.
Awesome.
Dealing 10 slashing damage.
Nice.
Alright, that was about to hit another ally, probably.
Oh god.
So that's why I had to do some quick thinking. Alright, that ghast is dead. Now it is Varsum's turn. And he's gonna be like, yo, you stupid zombie. Why do you even try? You should give up. With another vicious mockery. And that zombie, let's see how he reacts to it. That zombie's like, oh no! How could he say something that's not actually that mean, but for some reason it hurts?
It cuts me so deep.
I need to start writing some freaking insults for Varsum since he's apparently using this a lot more than I was expecting. Varsum deals 3 damage. And this Zambo now has disadvantage on its next attack roll. And after that is Aladir.
Alright.
No more tricks in the air.
Shut up.
I could throw you again, though.
No, let's not try that again.
You could throw them into the wall.
How about we throw you into the wall?
13's gonna be like, maybe just not over a bunch of people next time, unless they're all enemies.
Right.
And
Okay.
Varsum's gonna be like, yo, it was cool though. Meanwhile, Verseshka buzzes.
Okay, I'm gonna move over
Just buzzing.
here. Turn towards this one, and I'm also going to shoot it with the bow.
Alright, you hit.
Alright.
The arrow flies through the air and pierces the zombie in the chest.
Alright, and with that, I'll end.
Okie dokie. Next is Verseshka. She's gonna buzz her way
To be honest.
over here. And she's going to do something not quite smart. She's gonna split the damage. Instead of focusing on this one, she's gonna focus on this one.
Okay.
Because Seshka's like, they got that one right there. It's like freaking boxed in. What's it gonna do? For an 18, if she would have been attacking this one, it would have been a 20.
Well.
Alright, it does. Jeez, that would have did a lot of damage if it was the freaking...
The other one?
the other one. And these things were affected by poison. Good grief.
Holy crap.
Alright, but it takes 4 more piercing damage.
Wait, the zombies that I've shot with arrows, can I go back and get those?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never said to.
I just thought of that.
It's better to
'Cause
wait
it-
until everything is dead before scrounging for your arrows back, though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was gonna do. Because I remember I gotta get the other one back.
Yeah, you should be keeping track of how many you're using too.
Yeah, I am.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm keeping track of on my sheet.
Alright. Now it is this
Down to
ghast
the
in this
15
building's
arrows.
turn. And he's gonna go through the wall. And now it can see people. And it's gonna go after Varsum. which I'm pretty sure that basically everybody has succeeded in their stench constitution save by now. So-
I think,
I haven't.
yeah.
Uh,
I know I have, but I think Caleb failed his.
Well, he's next to Varsum, and I remember Varsum passing a stench test. Passing his stench save. So the Ghast is going to claw at his back. And a 19 will hit Varsum.
Oh no.
And he takes 12 slashing damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he must roll a Constitution saving throw. I think this is the first time anybody's ever actually been hit by... With a natural 20, he shrugs that off like nothing. Well, he doesn't shrug the damage off, but he shrugs the paralysis off.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first time anybody's actually been hit with the claws.
I think so, because they've all been shitty rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, and the Ghast will end its turn, allowing for Mystalia.
So how, if I wanted to continue using the cast, would I just cast it again, but not use a point?
Yeah, just, you've already hit with it, so it's basically like you stuck it with a, one of those tasers that, like, you shoot out and it sticks in there, and you're just pulsing it. So you,
Okay.
so you don't have to hit it again. You just have to roll damage again.
Okay, so roll what?
1d12. For 2 damage. 2 lightning damage. And, sadly, you would have had to end the spell effect in order to do anything else.
It's alright. I'm pretty protected by other people here.
Yeah.
So the only thing that's gonna hurt me is this zombie.
And even then, it is Lael's turn before the zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lael, you got your choices here. You can go after the Ghast or the other Zombo.
Well, I think I'll go after this Ghast right here. And I will attack it with my Warhammer. Give me a minute.
Any special flourish to go badly?
What does Guided Strike do?
Guided strike? I do not remember. Is that a spell or a thingy?
It's a skill.
Channel Divinity Guided Strike. Starting at 2nd level, you can use your Channel Divinity to strike with supernatural accuracy. When you make an attack roll, you can use your Channel Divinity to gain a +10 bonus to the roll. So it just makes you +10 to your attack roll, not your damage. Okay.
Can I only use it once?
You used your turn undead before you took a rest, and that counts as a Channel Divinity.
So I can't use it?
No, you can't use it.
Okay. Well then, I will just attack with my Warhammer then.
Okie dokie.
So,
That's a definite hit.
oh yeah.
You swing down on this Ghast, hitting it upside where its spectral head would be if it technically had a head and wasn't just like a gas mass with eyes.
A gassy mess.
Yeah. Alright. And it's like, ouch! But now it is this Zombo's turn. And it is gonna flail about in futility, most likely. And a 5, so nobody is hit. Yeah, it just kind of shrugs its arms and it's like, "Arr!
It's like, stop hurting me.
Don't hurt me.
Please, don't hurt me.
You make me zombie." Alright, and now this one's turn. It's gonna turn to B Seshka and do the exact same thing because zombies are a one-note creature. Ooh, it's not a natural 20, but it's a 20, so it's going to hit her.
Well.
For 7 bludgeoning damage. The bee takes 7 bludgeoning damage. It oozes bee blood just a little bit. It's all gross and insecty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that zombie dashed to make it into melee. But it will end its turn because it cannot attack after a dash. And it's back up to Mateo. Oh, no, wait. Gossamer. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I forgot the Doge. I'm sorry.
Don't forget the Doge.
And as Gossamer is raging, he's gonna bite with a rage. Good.
Which one?
He's gonna bite the one that's right here, because that's the one that he's facing.
Okay.
And that hits for 8 slashing damage. Doo. Gossamer picks the zombie up in his mouth, starts rolling him around like a chew toy, and then throws him to the ground, and the zombie is dead.
Dang.
Nice.
Because it failed its undead fortitude.
Yay!
Wouldn't there be blood splattering everywhere?
Just zombie coagulated black
Um,
goo.
Black goo, yeah.
Yeah, and Gossamer's gonna say, "I really don't like biting these things, but it's kinda all I got."
It tastes so horrible.
It's okay, Gossamer. That's a good boy. Kill it all the undead.
Kill them all, Gossamer. Alright,
Kill them all, Gossamer.
now it is back to Mateo.
Okay. You're gonna move up here. Try to protect the little dog. I'm just gonna do a regular attack. Little unarmed attack. It's a 15.
Alright, you hit it.
Alright. 4, 6.
And what kind of hit was it?
It was gut punch.
Gut punch. I like it. Zombie doubles over for a second and then raises back up because it's a zombie.
Yeah.
And now it is
Man.
13's turn. And he is going to sidestep a bit. and step over here and do the same thing he did with the last one, and he's just gonna stab through the gap.
Pugsley, no, get off the bed, get off the bed.
In a 23, that'll definitely hit this 8. And that is
I
the
play
weakest
this game.
sword hit he's ever done.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Alright.
at least he hit him.
Now it is the Varsum's turn. And he's going to turn around and be like, "Ah, my back. You raked my back." And he's gonna stab at thee with his rapier.
Natural 20 on both ends.
Ooh-wee. For 6 damage.
Well, it's something.
Wow. I just totally blanked on what that was, math-wise. Such an easy math thing, and I just blanked on it because I'm...
6?
Derp.
No, I got the 6, but I was trying to do the HP for the gas.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright,
No,
it
we
is
forgot
Aladir's
this thing.
turn. Everybody sure does love to walk in front of you so you can't shoot at things.
I know, right? Why do you people constantly get in front of me?
I must fight. I'm sorry.
We're all melee!
Alright, hold on.
If I had anything ranged besides Firebolt
1,
that wouldn't hit people,
3,
then
4,
I'd stay
I mean,
back.
I don't remember you ever hitting in fire.
6.
Oh, wait, no, you hit me with that.
Yep.
Never mind. What is with you people and hitting me with your attacks?
Okay, 13 has never hit you with a Firebolt. He hit the ground right in front of the zombie.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there was another time when somebody hit me with fire.
No, 13 has
I'm-
hit Verseshka with a Firebolt before.
If I'm right
2
here,
damage.
can't I surprise attack this one?
I will allow you to use your bonus action to do a stealth roll with your cunning action to see if you can, like, hide behind Mateo and be out of its awareness.
Okay, and you said a stealth roll?
Yeah. Alright, you're stealthed.
Okay, so I...
Now you get your sneak attack damage.
Okay, hold on. Shit.
Which is a 1d6 if I'm not mistaken.
The short sword?
Alright, it is within... yeah, okay. So, 6 plus a 1d6. Slash roll 1d6.
Okay. Slash roll... Oh, crap.
I think. Let me look at that
1d6?
sneak attack.
Slash roll space 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah, extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the
One.
attack roll.
So it's a 1.
And sneaking gives you attack advantage on the attack roll. And since Gossamer is raging and within 5 feet of this thing, you would have had advantage, period.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So 7.
Yes.
See up.
Alright. The Zambo is not feeling too good.
It looks like it's almost dead.
Alright. After Aladir is Verseshka. Beep. Who is gonna sting because it's really good. Alright. And that sting, still aiming for this one, by the way. Because, you wouldn't really, you know, change direction whenever you're fighting something. Boop. For 7 piercing. Alright, now this Zambo is also not looking too great.
Alrighty.
Next is Miss Dahlia.
Alright. Let's see here.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I mislooked, and it is actually this ghast right here.
Yeah.
Who is, gonna be like, erg, erg. And it's gonna bite at, let me flip a coin here. Alright. It's gonna bite at Varsum. I've been saying ghast too much.
Darsum.
I've been saying ghast too much. And the attack misses. It got a 10. Varsum's a fast boy. Alright, now it is Miss Dahlia.
Okie dokie. I think I'm going to, like, move here.
You could shock the corpse if you want. That's.
I don't want to shock the corpse.
The zombie's already dead, but you can shock it again if you want.
Actually, let me back up a little bit more. Just,
Okay.
you know, use Ray of Frost on it.
Alright. That, 19 to 2 cold. And now it is, its movement speed is reduced by 15 because of your curse. Yeah, I remembered that. Alright. And are you done?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. Lael,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay. That took a while.
Yeah.
This is actually taking a lot less time as the last encounter did.
I'm noticing that.
Because you guys are, like, hitting them now.
Freaking rolls.
Which is funny because it's the same exact encounter of them.
Alright, I'll attack the ghast.
Oh, no, wait. The other encounter was just a little bit harder.
We also had a lot of enemies at once.
I'll attack the ghast with my warhammer.
Alrighty.
Again. Alrighty.
You miss.
Oh, fucking course. And I end my turn.
Alright. Next is this... No, wait. It's this zombie.
Uh-oh.
And, this zombie is gonna try to whap the bee. It's like, you know how you're slapping bees away?
Get away. Go.
19 will definitely hit for another 7 damage. I should have aimed for Aladir because this bee is now dead and I have to act like Verseshka now.
No! Why did you aim for Aladir?
It's fine. The reason I didn't aim for Aladir is actually because Aladir is snuck. And he didn't notice him.
Well, you can also make Francisca not talk. She can remain silent for right now.
She will pet the Doge and only talk if she is talked to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Speak only when you are spoken to, little girl.
Now it's this one. Now it's this one's turn. And he's gonna be like, man, I'm kind of, like, surrounded by all sides, but I can't really change targets. I'm gonna slap the pup.
How dare you slap the
A
pup?
22 will hit the pup for 7 bludgeoning damage, halved because Gossamer is in rage right now. So Gossamer will only take 4.
Remember the time when we thought Gossamer was dead?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the dark times.
Where you miscalculated and forgot his advance.
Yeah, I forgot about it. So don't worry about it. I remembered in time to save him.
Just in time.
Next week on Just in Time. All right. Now it is Gossamer's turn, and he's gonna get a little bit of raging revenge on this thing that just hit him. Like, don't do that. Man, these things are easy to hit. For 6 damage. And... oh, yeah. Gossamer tackles it over and rips its throat out and throws its head to the side.
God dang, this dog's vicious today.
This is what I wanted.
Zombos!
That's disgusting.
He throws the
That's
head
awesome.
toward Aladir.
Oh God! Get the.
This song is pretty badass.
This is so disgusting.
This is what I wanted when I made him.
You wanted a rabid dog, didn't you? You wanted a Cujo.
He's only a Cujo to those who deserve it. Alright, now it's back up to Mateo.
Alright.
Awesome.
Gossamer
3
is like
down.
MVP
4 down, 2
right
to
now.
Go behind this one. I'm gonna. What I got? What's going on here?
See, why couldn't we have dealt with all these enemies so efficiently before?
Because they kept succeeding on their undead fortitude and just standing back up. They're getting
that's
terrible
true.
rolls for their undead fortitude this time.
I'm just gonna.
This is a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Let's
grapple
clear the
this guy.
town before we have to stop.
Grappled him.
He is grappled.
I'm gonna do another choke slam.
Well, he's grappled from behind. You sure you don't want to do something else?
Well, I could do a suplex.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll do a suplex.
All right.
You know, it'll put him behind me.
I will say that it'll put him behind you, but let's see here. Can he survive? With a 12, you suplex him down, and he splatters against the ground, dead.
That just doesn't look great.
Victory.
I name it Mate.
All right,
Alright.
and you get that finishing move back because you successfully killed an opponent with it. That is such a useful move for finishing move.
It really is, yeah.
As long as you kill something with it, you don't have to rest before you can use it again. Alright. 13 is gonna do that thing that he's been doing.
Hey, are you gonna put the skull and crossbones on that dead zombie?
Yeah, fine. Everybody likes the skull and crossbones. Let's put the skull and crossbones on it.
Thank you. Helps me let me know it's dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot about that whenever we were fighting against the Anderson sisters. I forgot that was a feature that you could do on Roll20. 13
At least we know now.
is going to help out with the last enemy. The gassed enemy, if you will. And he's off by 1. He misses.
Oh,
Dang.
The ghast separates
lady.
itself and then reforms as he pulls his sword away.
you missed it by this much.
Oh man.
We'll get it next time. Now it's Varsum's turn. And he's gonna do his stabby.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab, missing. This ghast is being nice and elusive. And next is Aladir.
Okay. Wait, since they're dead, can I just like hop over them and be right behind Varsum?
I would say that you would have to hop over both of them, and that would be an acrobatics check.
Ooh. Yeah, something tells me I don't get that.
You trip over one zombie and fall face first into the other one.
Get away, gross, nasty. Get off me.
And I will say that you are able to put yourself where that zombie was right here, and you're just standing on him. And I will say that you lost a little bit of movement because of that, but you can continue moving.
Alright, I'm just gonna move one more space.
All right. Well, you'd only lost like maybe 5 feet of space, and that's plenty to get there.
Yeah. And I don't think I could use. No, I couldn't use a sneak option, could I?
Since you are obscured behind somebody, I would say that you could. As long as their vision is obscured, I would say that you could do that.
Alright.
All right, you're sneaking.
Alright.
You can give him a little stealth symbol over his head. They have a ninja symbol you could use.
There you go. You're stealthed.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the sad part about that is I'll have to take it off every time he's unstealthed.
Right.
Or he could take it off himself. He's able to put it on and take it off himself.
Oh, he can do that?
Mm-hmm. He can.
Oh,
You can do it to your own character.
You should do that.
Haha. There we go. Yeah, I figured it out. I'll do that.
All right, you are stealthed.
It's a pretty useful little feature. It's got a bunch of little symbols we can use.
Yeah.
In case, like, someone's poisoned or low on health.
Yeah. What are all the options?
Are you done with your turn?
Yes.
All right. I needed that.
Okay, sorry about that.
Next is Verseshka, who is going to... Let me look in those spells. It's easy whenever she's a bee.
Could moonbeam him.
I'm not gonna waste a level 2 spell on that. I could spike growth.
No!
How about no?
Thunder
You would kill us.
wave.
You would kill us all.
Yeah.
Verseshka is going to hop 1, 2, 3, 4. gonna
Hi.
cure wounds.
Oh, thank you. Even though I accidentally killed your bee the first time, you're gonna still help me? Thank you.
Eh, that arm looks kind of nasty. It's for my benefit.
Well, okay.
Plus... 4. Alright, you gain 10 HP back.
Awesome! That puts me up to 24. Very nice. I'm only 2 points down from full health.
It's
Cool.
not like I'm
Thank
healing
you.
you for you, Baka.
Thank you.
I vaguely remember Tanner saying he wanted Verseshka to be a tsundere.
Baka.
I may be misremembering that. But okay, now it is the guest's turn. And
Yeah.
seeing that Varsum is the most injured of the 3 targets that he can hit, the Ghast is going to continue attempting to bite it. With a 10, he misses. Man, these Ghasts are terrible. Alright. Now it is Miss Thalia's turn once again.
Alright, well, let's back up on over here so we can get that guest in range and just do another ray of frost.
You are 1 off.
1 off?
Yeah, you hit the building right beside it.
Dang it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
they got 14.
You're one to talk, Aladir. Look at the arrow in my arm.
Alright.
End my turn.
Next, we have Lael.
Hey, what's up, my dudes?
Whale.
Lael is gonna
Lael.
flail.
It'd be funny if you had a flail.
Ah.
Lael with the flail.
Lael's flail.
Silver moon. Alright, is this gas dead yet?
That's the only thing left.
Alright, attack it with my warhammer, since I'm literally like right next to it.
I mean, you got, like, cantrips and stuff.
I mean, like, what can I use? That's a cantrip.
Cantrips are free spells
Free.
that don't take up spell slots. So anything that
I
says
know, but
cantrip,
that takes
you
up my turn if I use it, and I don't really have anything that can do damage.
where is your goddamn character sheet on this thing? There it is.
Other than Sick Flame.
Yeah, Sacred Flame you could use.
I wasn't gonna do that. But... Wait, aren't gas weak to radiant damage?
I think you did a history check to see if you know, and you failed. So, your character wouldn't know.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't stop you from using the move and finding out.
Alright, I'll cast. I will cast Sacred Flame.
I don't want you to feel like you're forced into casting Sacred Flame if you don't want to, though.
I mean, you could smack him with your warhammer if you want.
Okay, use your action to call Fiery Radiance to descend upon a creature you see, forcing it to pass a dexterity save or take 1d8 radiant damage. Alright. A dexterity save it is.
Do I have to roll a dex?
It fails. No, you don't need to roll dex. It fails, and therefore you may do your 1d8 radiant damage.
1d8?
Yep.
Slash roll 1.
Four.
Alright. You did 4 damage.
Not much.
No.
All right.
And how's the status on this?
It does no more or no less damage. It recoils as if it would a regular hit.
Ah, damn it.
All right, and
And that ends my turn.
last is Gossamer.
He's a good boy. That's the dog, right?
Yep.
Gossamer?
1,
Yeah.
2,
Sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, and he's still got 5 movement left. And he's gonna bite at the ghost. You're gonna bite.
Bite.
The raging bite. You misses though.
But you have advantage because you're flanking it.
Oh yeah, 20. Thank you.
All right.
I've got so many freaking pages up in front of my thing I can't see the screen. Doing
We need better
7
setups.
damage. Alright, now it's back up to Mateo.
Alrighty.
I wonder who's gonna win this fight. I think the Ghast has a pretty good chance.
Can't go too far, so.
You can stand where this gas used to be, which is right here.
I'll go right here. Say what's up to everybody.
What's up?
Okay. Face that way.
This thing is surrounded. Its only option is to go back through the wall.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna attack it through everybody here.
Nah, it's 5 feet away. You
Alright,
can attack it.
As long as you don't do something wide sweeping.
Punch
With a
right there.
20, natural 20.
Little punch. See how much
You
that
do
punch does.
10 damage.
Damn.
You're able to punch
Damn.
ghosts harder than a lot of people can like use weapons against them.
I mean, that's Mateo, man.
That is Mateo.
All right,
It's holy fist.
now it is
He is amazing.
13's turn. If your turn is over.
Yeah, I'm done.
All
I'm
right,
already impressed. It's fine.
he's gonna use his long sword. And an 18 will hit. He stabs through, doing 8 damage. All right. And next is Varsum. Who is going to flick with his rapier.
Why did you do it twice?
I didn't mean to. Well, of course I'm gonna go with that first one.
That first one, yeah.
Which has a natural 20.
Yeah. He would have hit anyway, but let's give him the natural 20. Where he
Why?
Because it was the first roll.
Sorry, I just got back.
Yeah, and I accidentally hit the button twice because it didn't roll the first time, and then it happened both at the same time. Alright, and that does 11 damage.
If this thing isn't dead.
He flicks through with flourish and spins his sword through the ghast, dissipating it, and everything in this town is dead.
Huzzah! We did it!
So I'm no longer dead.
One.
Great job, everybody.
Victory is ours, friends.
Yes!
Now we are free to explore the rest of the houses.
And I can fucking get my arrows back.
All right.
Yeah, speaking of which, Aladir, you wanna come get this arrow? In my arm?
I'm just gonna go over to a house and
Hey, Mateo, you're strong enough. You want to get that for me?
unveil what's in this house, Whitten.
Actually, yeah, maybe it would be better if somebody else got the arrow.
I think I deserve a please.
Please.
Please. Somebody.
Now, I'm going to say, canonically, everybody is going with you
Just, yes,
as
please.
backup.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
You guys don't have to move your characters as you're doing this, but I'm going to say that since y'all are going to go into houses now, that y'all are going together, because the way looting has changed. The way looting works has changed since last time.
Okay.
Now, every time anybody is looting, you will all roll once, and that will determine where you searched.
Oh.
Roll what?
You will roll an investigation once, and that will determine where you searched.
Investigation, you said?
Yep.
Alright, so are we checking the top right house now?
I'm checking
Looks like
corpses.
I'm gonna say you already got your arrows back, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many did you shoot?
Like,
Alright. Investigation.
I think I shot 5?
All right.
Chunks here.
Roll a 1d5 then, to see how many were unbroken.
Salvable. You said a 1d5?
Yeah. It's not a real die, but it's a virtual die, so it works.
Okay, so I rolled a 5. Where do I look now?
All right. You are looking in this barrel right here on the other side of the wall, and you are able to find 3 blankets. Just that was a storage for blankets.
Alright.
Okay.
I
so-
rolled 16.
16. You find a light crossbow hung on the wall.
Ooh.
A light crossbow, huh?
Joey,
Oh,
I'm
God,
sad to
it's-
say that you are looking at the wall, just like
I'm looking at it. This wall is super suspicious. I know there's something here.
This wall is super amazing, yo.
Can I check this?
When-
Can I roll investigation again?
no. Everybody only rolls once because everybody's looking through the house at the same time.
Alright.
Okay. I still need
I'll
to.
just hold on to this light crossbow. I might sell it to someone.
You're proficient in them too.
I'm proficient in crossbows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that written down. Oh, light crossbows! Oh, that was on there.
So yeah, you can use it.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet. Actually, I
All
think
right,
I'll keep
you
that.
you regain 3 arrows.
Okay, so
2 of them were
15,
broken.
16.
Does it have any arrows with it?
So wait. So I only have 17.
There may be more arrows that somebody else might have to find.
Yo.
Well, I was asking, does it have any arrows like already with it?
You know what? I'll say that there wouldn't be separate, so you can have. Roll.
I mean, like there might be some already loaded
10.
in. Is what I'm asking.
Well, there would only be 1 bolt in the
Loaded.
chamber.
Depends on what kind of crossbow it is.
You find 6 bolts to go with it.
Sweet.
It's not a repeating crossbow,
It could have been.
but it's just a regular light crossbow.
You need to put that in your inventory, though.
I'm putting it in my inventory.
Caleb, roll an investigation real quick, so you can see if you find something.
Oh, one second.
1 light crossbow.
And I will give Varsum and 13 an investigation as well.
How much does it weigh? Like 2 pounds, 3 pounds?
I don't know. You've got a compendium. You can look up light crossbows.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I got a 17.
17. You find 4 hand axes.
The hell am I gonna do with hand axe?
You could throw them, or you can give them to somebody else. I'm just telling you what you found. And
I'll just keep them in my inventory.
All right.
Easy.
So, I got a question, Whitten. Can you reveal where's the entrance to this house that I'm next to?
give me a second. All right. So this is what he finds.
Wait, 5. Okay.
And
I'm going to go search the other house. You guys can come along with me if you want.
Varsum finds
No one's
that.
moving their characters.
I'm checking something real quick.
All right. Top right house is looted completely. And I am looking for people, but I'm not seeing them. Oh, you went from the top right all the way to the bottom left?
Good lord, you move pretty fast.
And as I was saying, you guys don't need to move your characters for this. You just tell me which house you're going to, and we can theater of the mind it if you want, because there's not really any point in moving them.
I know, but that's the part of role playing. All right, let's see what's in here.
All right, once again, everybody roll once, and that will determine where you looked.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure out the fucking...
Roll on investigation, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the weight of these...
I got a 5.
Oops.
Oh, that's a 3.
All right.
All right, what do I get, Win?
Well, let's see what everybody else gets first.
Excellent.
Miss Dahlia, are you investigating?
Oh, hang on. I was adding the crossbow to my inventories and my attack thing. So hang on. The investigation.
God damn it.
There we go.
Give me just a sec.
I rolled an 8.
I got an 11.
All right, so I'll start with Caleb since he got highest. Caleb, you find a fishing spear.
A fishing spear?
Yeah, it's just a basic spear, but if you're using it for fishing, you have advantage on survival checks for fishing.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that and not the hand axes.
All right, so you're going to give it to somebody else?
I didn't even pick up the hand axes.
Well, you could have said, hey, I found some hand axes over here. Does anybody want them? And
Yeah, I'll take a hand axe.
13 can use them as well, so if you want to split 2 and 2 between the people who can use hand axes.
Yeah, I'll give them...
Or if Lael really wants them, 13 is willing to just let him have them. So let me simplify this a little bit by saying that 13 is proficient in every weapon.
Oh, good lord.
Because fighters are proficient in every weapon and all armor. So he can use anything that you give him.
Cool.
So wait, where are we searching now?
Bottom left house.
Oh.
And you guys can move your characters if you'd like, but you don't have to.
I'm moving, mate.
Yeah, I'll just keep it.
I am going to save myself some trouble since I have so much extra stuff to do and not move Verseshka and Varsum Gossamer and 13. Well,
Why do I have
the
a
looting is
skull and
going on.
crossbones with the letter 6 or number 6 on me?
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I think you did that because I didn't.
I don't. What? How did I do this? Okay, I maybe I did it by accident.
All right, so, yeah, Caleb handed off the 4 hand axes to whoever wanted them, and found a fishing spear that is just a basic spear on damage, but it gives you advantage to fishing survival checks. Mystalia with her 8 finds a locket.
A locket?
Yep,
Is there a picture inside or anything?
there is.
A what?
It's a couple, a married couple.
Aww. I found a little trinket.
Poor bastards probably died along with this town.
Mateo finds 29 silver in that area,
Ooh.
Cool.
and Lael finds 3 flasks of oil.
Why do I always find the bad shit?
Oil flasks are incredibly useful.
I'm kidding.
And since there's only one other place to look in here that has anything of value, there are 2 extra blankets once again that go to whoever want them.
I'll pass.
I got 3 already.
All right.
So what's about this building down here by the beach? This big old one.
Take those extra blankets.
I think that's the one we were
Okie
checking
dokie.
out.
Mateo gets 2 blankets.
There's still 2 more buildings to search.
All right, which one you want to go to next?
The one me and Trevor are outside of down here by the beach.
All right, and that has two entrances, by the way.
I only see the one down here by the beach.
Well, it's a little bit more covered up. But wait for it. Boom! Now you can see 2 entrances.
Oh.
Over here.
Wait, are these all the houses?
There's one more to our right.
One more? Alright. Well, let me roll an investigation.
Okay.
This one? Yeah, I see.
Oh.
Investigation.
Oh, and
That's
in
a natural
case
one.
anybody was wondering how I'm doing this, I have all of the locations that you can search numbered, and whoever gets closest to that number is who is searching what.
I see.
Alright, so 18, 11, 3, and 6. Alright, we'll start with the largest number. Mateo finds a boomerang in the children's bedroom.
Oh. I got a boomerang.
Like a toy boomerang?
Yeah, it's a wooden boomerang. But it can actually be used in battle because it's a weapon. So hold on.
You can hit somebody upside the head with it.
There you go.
Yeah, let's start with you.
I actually was able to add something to your thing, Joey.
You added something to my thing.
Yeah. Because boomerangs and stuff are not in D&D, so I had to make a note to add that you have it, and you could just like look at that to see what kind of thing it does. And if you want to use it, you now have a ranged move.
Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Miss Dahlia got an 11. She found AD4 copper pieces.
Cool.
With Caleb's 6, and then Lael's 3.
Why do you use everybody else's name?
I forget Aladir easier for some reason. Aladir finds 36 silver.
Ooh, I'll take that.
And Lael finds a lantern.
Good.
So now if you didn't, you now have something that you can see in the dark with.
Which one's silver?
It's the second one from the top. I skipped the third one because I don't even know what that is.
Okay, and how many was it?
It was 36 silver. This isn't a very rich town.
Can see that.
Where's the entrance to the other house over here?
One second. Because...
This one? What's up with all the skeletons everywhere?
Alright. He funds that.
Excuse me.
Well, you can investigate the skeletons if you want to know what's up with them.
Nah, not that.
I mean, they were probably just picked clean from the zombos eating them, so
There's probably nothing in them, yeah.
yeah, probably nothing really to investigate there.
13 will pipe up and say, "What are you talking about? Zombies don't eat people."
What are you talking about?
Don't.
These aren't the eat people kind of zombies. D&D don't use those.
Yeah, they don't. I know for a fact they don't. Alright, reveal this house, Whitten.
Maybe I don't feel like it.
Please.
Alright, now I'm okay with doing it.
Boom, I was already in the wall!
You know, I thought for a fact you were gonna hide like a boss monster in one of these.
Why would I have a boss
I
monster in
kinda
here?
did too. I don't know, because you're just
Why not?
that mean.
I don't know. Maybe you would expect there to be something like that in the cave. That's
Oh,
full of
God.
more zombies than the town.
Yeah, so we're getting to that.
Alright.
While you're calculating this, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
That's it.
tie.
Got a tie.
You and Trevor got a tie, so let's see. How are we going to do this?
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Does anybody have a plus to their investigation?
No, I do not have a plus.
Nope.
Nope. I do not.
All right, let me actually check.
Yeah.
Mateo, you do have a 1 on your You're not proficient at it, but you have a 1 in investigation.
Okay. So that count. I just thought it was a 1. It didn't count.
All right, so that will be the tiebreaker from now on, if there's a tie.
Alrighty.
And for this room, starting from most to least, Mateo, you find a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh.
Bottle of whiskey.
Whiskey.
Lael finds 3 healing potions in his area that he searched.
I found healing. How many healing potions?
3 minor healing potions. They heal, I think it was 2d4 plus 2, but I could be wrong. Let me look real quick. The potion of healing. Where are you? Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. That's how much they heal for whenever you drink them. Caleb. Hehehe. I did it on purpose that
I gotta head
time.
here soon, so.
All right. Aladir, you find a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh, I'm keeping that.
Whiskey.
And Miss Thalia finds a broken mirror.
A broken mirror.
Yeah.
I have returned.
You found a bottle of whiskey.
I found a bottle of whiskey.
No, you actually found a broken
I
mirror.
did.
I found a
A
what?
broken mirror.
Oh! Yay! A broken mirror. I could probably fix it, though. Is it a pretty mirror?
I would say that just the glass is broken, and it's got a nice silver handle and frame. It's got some nice little florets carved into it.
I think I'll keep it, and I'll just get the glass fixed. Okay, now investigation. I guess we're rolling for the next house.
That was the last house.
Oh, that was the last house? Okay.
What was it?
Did I already roll investigation for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you found the
That's-
broken mirror.
Oh, okay. That's right. Okay. Alright then. Is that all the houses? Okay.
I would suggest we rest before we go in that castle. Or
Shall
that
we return
cave.
to the beach?
Sorry, not castle. I think so.
Yes, let's go return to the captain and everyone.
I gotta head, guys.
Alrighty.
At least go to the beach with your character before you go.
Alright.
I,
This way we're all together. Mateo's just chilling over there by old Yancey.
Just hanging out with old Yancey.
Before we end this, I would like to give the captain the wooden pendant.
Alright, I gotta head, guys. I'll see ya.
later.
Later.
So yeah.
Good sesh.
Maybe.
I'll see you
No.
next time.
Yeah.
I got you something.
Oh, did you?
No, that hurts. Quit.
Be quiet.
Can you hold your phone up?
Bark, 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 bark.
I'll use it for books.
Yeah, shit.
Bark,
Thank
bark,
you.
bark. Alright.
Alright.
Let me test this out and see if this works.
What did you do?
I created the light crossbow attack.
Hey, you did it.
Cool.
I will say that you aren't actually, shooting anything. So go ahead and roll damage to see if that works too.
Sweet. It does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you're not testing out the crossbow. You're testing out the attack that you made.
Yes.
Alright. So,
I should have, turned my character and then been like, hey, let's actually test this fucker.
well, if you want to, you can do
Let's
that.
not.
Test
Let's
this
not-
boomerang.
Ah,
Oh,
it's not.
oh no, boomerang.
It went away.
It's okay. You're just testing the attack again.
Yeah.
It's not like you're actually testing the boomerang,
No.
because
Just making sure that works.
The boomer jigger?
Yeah.
good thing about the boomerang will return if it misses, but you will have to go pick it up if it hits an enemy.
Well, it's Probably won't use it that often then.
And it has to have enough room to come back in a circular motion,
Oh, okay.
equal to the length that you throw it. So if you throw it 30 feet, it has to be able to come back in a circle 30 feet.
All right. I'll probably rarely use it.
But now you have a ranged move.
Yeah.
Could be used for desperate times.
That'll come back to you.
Yeah. Desperate times, yeah.
Alright, so does everybody want to just end now since, and we can have a talk on the beach later?
Yeah.
I think so,
We
yeah.
I think we shall just end.
Alright, next time will be probably a more talky episode and less fighty.
Yeah.
Yay.
Maybe
No-
half talk, half going into the cave.
Yeah, you could
Wait,
start the game.
Yeah.
what about experience?
Oh yeah,
Do we get experience for the town?
yeah, let me... I got a thingy.
A thingy?
So, all in all, the amount of experience that is split amongst you is 4,200. So, there are 8 people who was in that fight, so 4,200 divided by 8, and that's what you get.
Hang on. I got a calculator here.
Right.
Divided by 8, that's 525 experience per person.
Okay, so we just added to already exist.
Yeah, just add it to your experience. You said 525?
Yep. Which
All
means
right.
I have 1,700. I have 1,714 experience.
Same here.
Yeah, everybody should have the same amount of experience.
Yeah.
Nope.
Make sure we're doing it right.
Cool.
And with that, we call it an end.
An end to the session.
Well done, everybody. Good job.
You guys really took out them Zambos this time.
Yeah.
We did. We did
Again, deepest apologies for shooting you in.
How about you do less flare, more aiming next time?
I'll aim
Hey,
better next time.
It was awesome. Don't discourage this.
Still say it was really cool.
Leading up to.
Alright, and that ends this session. Session 4, technically, of Dungeons and WheatTons. But it will be session 3 online because we lost
The last
the
one.
last one.
Which was very unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm turning it off.
Until next time.